Good afternoon, Acadiana. Welcome in to Meet Your Neighbor. Eye on Scams today with President and CEO of the Better Business Bureau, Chris Babin. Chris, welcome.
Thanks for having me.
National Moving Month, that is the month of May. So we're talking about some common scams that people experience whenever they're, hiring movers or anyone to help out with the whole process. What are some things that we need to keep an eye out for?
Yeah, just like we always talk about, not every business is as reputable or as good as you may think they are. The majority, almost half of our inquiries on moving companies on bbb.org come between May and August. So summertime, kids are out of school, a lot more people looking to move. Well, whether it's scammers or just maybe businesses not really doing the most ethical things, now's the time where you may come across a moving company to relocate you somewhere else that either doesn't have the licensing or the registrations that they need, or they're intentionally in it to try to take more money from you than you intended on spending.
How do we make sure that they do have those licensings and registrations that they're required to have?
Yeah, for one, you're going to want to check with their BBB profile. We'll have that information on there, but you can check directly with Department of Transportation and those agencies as well. But some of the things to look out for, some of these companies quote based on weight, and then once they fill the vehicle up with all of your belongings, it's a lot more than you thought it was. So of course, get everything in writing up front. If they're wanting a huge deposit, or in some instances, some consumers have been asked to pay the full amount up front, that should definitely be a red flag as well.
Yeah, so a couple of big points that I saw in the article and that you just mentioned here is them asking for any strange requests up front, and then of course making sure that you get everything in writing. Any other big things that we need to know before we hire a moving company this summer? Yeah,
of course you want to look into their track record in the marketplace, but one of the most vulnerable spots for this is we've had consumers that have their things loaded up. Of course, the price is doubled what they thought they were going to pay, what they were quoted. Nothing in the contract exempts them from paying that, and now all of their stuff is held hostage on the truck until they pay it, and it turns into a big situation. So do the work up front, save yourself the hassle in the end.
Yeah, and bbb.org has lots of great tips for you guys. Again, National Moving Month. Visit bbb.org to see these tips and others.